Venezuelan currency is known as the bolivar. The exchange rate is fixed by the government, and 1 bolivar equals 16 cents.
In Venezuela, the most hours you can work in a week is 44, compared to the United States, which typically has a 40-hour work week. Also, the maximum percentage of workers that can be foreign in Venezuela is 10%, unlike in America, where any number can be foreign.
All profits verified from stock sales of companies incorporated in Venezuela are subject to taxation. Transfers of stock through the stock exchange are subject to a tax withholding of 1% of the price. Certain tax advantages apply to joint ventures. These taxpayers whose income derives from the manufacture of industrial products and agro-industries, tourism, agriculture, and the fishing get the advantage. The taxation system is based on the fundamental constitution, which contains the fundamental principles such as equality, legality, generality, and worldwide income.
Compared to Venezuela, the United States is generally more friendly when it comes to tariffs. Venezuela has an 8.6% tariff on average, while the United States only has a 2% tariff on average. In the United States, we typically greet business acquaintances with a handshake. However, in Venezuela, it is not uncommon to kiss another male on the cheek, as well as kiss a friend, male or female, twice on the cheek.
En una conversación, los venezolanos se paran muy cerca uno del otro.
It's been good. Just like hitting my boss, and you? Pretty good.
No minimum capital is required to start a business. The process takes 17 procedures in over 100 days. Completing the licensing requirements costs about the level of average annual income and takes more than 10 months, which is a lot longer than compared to the U.S.
Some notable differences between Venezuela and the U.S. are showing ID to buy small purchases like gum. Cash machines have strict daily limits on the amount that can be withdrawn. Taking out money over the counter requires 2 signatures, fingerprints, and in some cases, a photograph. There's a daily limit on how many bolivars can be exchanged for dollars, and Venezuela has a very high inflation rate that is currently 20% for this year.
Oil is one of Venezuela's largest assets. Currently, the U.S. is importing a lot of oil from Venezuela, and their government has taken control of the oil. And what they're doing is they're paying out their bond dividends to the American investors and other foreign investors at a rate of around 16%. But what's happened is their economy has shifted around to where their government has so much debt that they can't afford to pay their people. And what's happened is a lot of shortages, like a wide panic of shortages has happened to where locals will go to the stores and you can't get things for sugar and flour, and there'll be fights in front of bakeries. So their whole economic system has kind of shifted around because of what the government has done with the oil.
In the United States, gift giving can sometimes be seen as bribery and is frowned upon by law. In Venezuela, it is customary to bring gifts to a household when you are invited over for a dinner or entertainment, and it is also customary to bring gifts such as scotch or wine to any business meetings.
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
Power has been shifted from Hugo Chavez to the current President Maduro. A common citizen is struggling to make ends meet. Power outages are frequent, and finally, food shortages are common. For example, bakers are limiting the amount of food customers can purchase.
Venezuela is located on the equator, so about average temperatures of 82 degrees year-round, so pack some shorts in that regards. When it comes to where they're located right along the coastline, right along a fault line. So lots of
Earthquakes.
Earthquakes. There are some really neat areas to go visit in Venezuela. There's big tourist places, but recently with all of the social unrest and the government that's going on right now, the U.S. has changed. They've issued this travel warning.
Similar to the United States, posture is very important to the Venezuelan people. They also do not like the OK symbol, and you're about to find out why.
Hey, what's up, man? How's the family doing? Everything okay?
Hey, what's wrong with you, man?
People, being on time is not strictly applied. However, make sure you're on time when it comes to business meeting, even if the other party is late. It's acceptable to show up 30 minutes late to social events.
Venezuelans value appearance very highly for both men and women. When going to a formal business meeting, men should wear suits and women should dress nicely because appearance is extremely important.
I look good. I mean, really